Jenna sat in her cubicle, eyes glazed over as she stared at the clock, ticking away. The seconds seemed to drag on for an eternity in the dim, fluorescent-lit office.
Muttering to herself, "The clock cult has ensnared me."
Her boss, Mr. Caldwell, was a tyrant, obsessed with productivity and deadlines. Every morning he would remind the team of their commitment to excellence, a thinly veiled demand for their souls in exchange for a paycheck.
Remember, team, our commitment to excellence is paramount.
The constant pressure to perform, the endless hours, and the complete lack of appreciation had turned her once passionate spirit into a weary shell. Jenna knew she had to find a way out, but the thought of leaving her job without a plan terrified her. One late evening, as Jenna was mindlessly scrolling through her social media feed, she stumbled upon an article titled, "Time Management Hacks. Ditch the Hustle and Reclaim Your Life."
Intrigued, Jenna clicked on it, and for the first time in months, she felt a glimmer of hope.
The article outlined practical strategies for managing time effectively, but more importantly, it emphasized the importance of setting boundaries and prioritizing self-care.
I've been living on autopilot, letting the clock cult dictate my life.
Determined to take back control, Jenna decided to implement the hacks and see where they would lead her. The next morning, Jenna woke up early, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. She started her day with a simple meditation exercise, focusing on her breathing and visualizing a day filled with calm and productivity.
Instead of diving straight into work, I took 10 minutes to plan my day, listing the most important tasks and allocating time slots for each.
At work, Jenna began to apply the Pomodoro technique, breaking her tasks into 25-minute intervals with short breaks in between.
To my surprise, I found that I was more focused and efficient.
For the first time in a long while, she left the office on time, feeling accomplished rather than drained. As Jenna's productivity increased, so did Mr. Caldwell's suspicions. He couldn't understand how she was managing to complete her tasks without working late into the night.
Jenna, I've noticed you're leaving on time these days. Care to explain?
I've been practicing some new time management techniques. They've helped me work more efficiently.
Time management hacks? Nonsense. If you're not working late, you're not working hard enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Caldwell, it's not about how many hours I work. It's about the quality of those hours. And if I can deliver results without sacrificing my well-being, I think that's a win for both of us.
Jenna felt a surge of defiance, ready to stand up for her newfound balance between work and life. Despite Mr. Caldwell's skepticism, Jenna continued to refine her time management skills. She started delegating tasks more effectively, saying no to unnecessary meetings, and setting clear boundaries between work and personal time.
I've also begun exploring opportunities outside of this toxic workplace, networking with professionals in my field and attending workshops to expand my skill set.
Hey, Jenna, I've started my own business and I'm looking for someone with your expertise. Would you be interested in joining my team?
The offer was tempting, but Jenna hesitated, unsure if she was ready to take the leap. The pressure mounted at work as Jenna's impending resignation remained her secret. She knew that any misstep could expose her plan to Mr. Caldwell, who had become increasingly suspicious. The tension in the office was palpable, and Jenna felt as if she were navigating a minefield.
We might need to cut the dead weight from the team.
One afternoon, as Jenna was leaving for a networking event, she overheard Mr. Caldwell in the break room, whispering to another manager about cutting the dead weight from the team. Jenna's heart raced. She knew she had to act fast.
It's time.
That evening, after much soul-searching, Jenna decided it was time. She handed in her resignation letter the next morning, much to Mr. Caldwell's astonishment. As she walked out of the office for the last time, she felt an overwhelming sense of relief and freedom. Jenna's new job allowed her to work remotely, giving her the flexibility to manage her time on her terms. She continued to apply the time management hacks she had learned, but now with a greater focus on work-life balance and personal growth. Jenna's life transformed in ways she had never imagined. She had escaped the clock cult, but more importantly, she had reclaimed her time and her sense of self.
The hustle and grind are no longer my reality. Instead, I embrace a life filled with purpose, balance, and joy.
The journey had been challenging, but Jenna knew that the key to true success lay not in the hours she worked, but in how she chose to spend her time. And with that knowledge, she faced each day with confidence and a renewed sense of possibility. Subscribe, like, and follow us for more inspiring stories. And as always, remain motivated.